Want to build your own task tracker in Excel that looks clean and works with one click? In this short tutorial, I'll show you how to build this simple but powerful task tracker using VBA and a clean use form. No overcomplication, just practical automation for business tasks. Let's get started. All right, go to Developer, Visual Basic or Alt F11 and insert UserForm. First, we're going to set the size. I'm going to set the size of the height to 250 and the width to 280. Then we're going to have the label here. We'll call that task description. Then we're going to insert a text box here. I'm going to call the text box here txt task. Two command buttons here. Add task. And mark as complete. We're gonna call this CMD add. And CMD complete. And then we're gonna have a list box where we have all our tasks. And we're gonna call that lst tasks. Then we're gonna call the form task tracker and FRM task tracker, like so. Insert a module, sub open form, FRM task tracker that show. Insert a button. We can call that open form. Open form that open the form. Then we're gonna code the add task button. So we're gonna double click on that and write dim worksheet WS as worksheet. Then we're gonna dim last row as long, and we're gonna dim tasks text as string. Then we're gonna set WS equal this workbook the sheets and point to tasks. Then our task text equal trim me.txt task.value. If task text equal blank, then message box, please enter a task, comma VB exclamation, exit sub, and end if, which basically mean if the txt task value is blank, then a message box will appear and exit sub. Last row equal ws.cells, ws.rows.count, comma 1. dot end Excel up dot row plus 1. So we write the data below last row, one row below last row. Then we're going to do ws.cells last row, comma 1 dot value equal now. That's the timestamp. Then ws.cells last row, comma 2 dot value equal task text. ws.cells last row, comma 3 dot value equal to do. So it automatically marks new enter task as to do. Then we're going to do me.txt task dot value equal blank, and do me.txt task dot set focus. So we're ready to enter the new task. Then we're going to have a load tasks that are coming out because we haven't coded it yet. Now we're going to code the load task submodule. Private sub load tasks. Activate this line. Then we're going to dim our variables. Dim ws as worksheet. We're going to dim last row as long and I as long. We're going to dim task desk as string. And task status as string. Then we're going to set ws equal this workbook dot sheets tasks last row equal ws.cells ws rows dot count, comma 1 dot end Excel up a row. Then we're going to do me.lst task dot clear and do a for I equal 2 to last row. Task desk equal ws.cells I, comma 2 dot value. Task status equal ws.cells I, comma 3 dot value. And then we're going to do a me.lst tasks dot add item task deck and bracket and task status and end of bracket next I. Let's add a space here between the brackets so it gives it a more clean look with the spaces. Okay, the next thing we're gonna code is the mark as complete button. So let's make some space. We're gonna dim 3 variables as well. We're gonna dim ws as worksheet, and dim selected index as long, and we're gonna dim task row as long. Then we will set ws equal this workbook the sheets, again task sheet, and selected index equal me.lst task dot list index. Then we're going to do an if statement. If selected index equal -1, then message box, please select a task to mark as complete, comma VB exclamation, exit sub. Index -1 just means we don't have any selection. That's why we want this message box to pop up. And if, but else we want the task row equal selected index +2, because row 1 is ahead of us. And then we write ws.cells equal task row, comma 3, the value equal complete. ws.rows task row dot font dot strike through equal true, and load tasks. And we just need to correct it because we labeled it task row, not tasks row. And now you can see it corrected. We are almost done. We just need to style the user form first. So let's write private sub style user form dim ctrl as control. Then we set form background and title. We'll do me.backcolor equal RAB 240, 248, 255, which is a light blue gray color. Then we're going to do a me.caption equal task tracker. And then we're going to start default labels. So we're going to write for each CTRL in me.controls. If type name CTRL equal label, then with CTRL dot font dot name equal search UI dot font dot size equal 11 dot font dot bold equal true dot forecolor equal RAB 0, 70, 140 dot backstyle equal FM backstyle transparent. End with, and if next CTRL. Then the next is styling for text box. So we're going to do a with me.txt task We can copy paste this. That's going to stay the same. .font .size equal 10. .back color equal RAB 255, 255, 255. .fore color equal RAB 0, 0, 0. .border style equal FM border style single, and end our with statement. That's for the txt task. Then we're going to do the command button, the add button with me.cmd add, and copy paste these 4 lines. Same font name, but font size, set that to 9. .font .bold equal true. Back color, set that equal 0, 180, and 100. And fore color 255, 255, 255. Dot take focus on click equal false. End with. Then we're going to do the complete task button, and basically we can copy paste this. Then we're going to do with cmd complete. Same font name, font size 9, font bold equals true. Back color 0, 120, 215. And fore color 255, 255, 255. Take focus on one click equal false. Then our last element is our list box with me.lst task.font.name equal consolas.font.size equal 9. Back color equal RAB 255, 255, 255. Fore color equal RAB 30, 30, 30. Border style equal FM border style single. End the with. And that's our style module. Now we're almost done. We just need to call the style form. So we need to go to the UserForm, UserForm initialize, and write style UserForm. And now we're ready to test it. You can see here it's styling good with a light blue, green button, and blue mark as complete. So we can write here, for example, send client invoice for October, add task, send client invoice for October, to do. Then we're going to type in the next. Refactor Excel automation script, and it adds it to the next one. follow up with lead from LinkedIn. And they're all gonna be marked as to do. But what happens when we try to mark one complete? First of all, we get please select a task to mark as complete because we haven't selected any. And then now we can mark them as complete. And it updates from having brackets to do to complete. And we can do this all the way down. And it also crosses out the whole row so you can see it's complete and mark the status as complete. This is how you can make a simple task tracker form in Excel. Alright, so if you found this helpful and want something even more powerful, I've actually built a more advanced task tracker that's available in my Etsy store. It includes filtering, editing, updating, dynamic status tracking, and a cleaner user interface, and it's fully unlocked so you can study and customize it. If you want to save hours building from scratch or just want a template to learn from, I'll leave the link below. It's available for around $5 and it helps support the channel too. Link is in the description. Check it out if you want to level up your automation game. And if you're into Excel automation, VBA workflows, I post tutorials and tools like this every week. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And then I will see you in the next video.